When BBC executives made the heartbreaking decision to kill off William Compo Simmonite, they knew they were about to shatter the hearts of millions who had welcomed the scruffy, mischievous pensioner into their living room for over 2 decades. During that period, audiences watched Compo's mischievous antics and bumbling escapades define the world's longest-running sitcom, his presence a source of laughter and gentle nostalgia. But then, in a turn that left millions of viewers surprised and heartbroken, Compo vanished from the show in a way no sitcom fan could have confidently predicted. His departure was cloaked in more than typical TV farewells. It marked a seismic change within the series and asked viewers to confront the reality behind the fiction. Owen's journey to becoming one of Britain's most cherished television characters began in humble circumstances that later informed his most famous role. Born William John Owen Robotham on March 14, 1914 in Acton Green, London, to a working-class family with his father working as a tram driver and his mother as a laundress, Owen understood the struggles of ordinary people from an early age. This background would prove invaluable when he eventually embodied Compo, a character whose scruffy exterior and working-class sensibilities resonated with millions. Owen's path to television stardom wasn't straightforward, spanning clubs and touring music halls with his own cabaret act to fund his acting classes. His career encompassed everything from entertaining at Butlin's holiday camps to performing in repertory theater, where he gained respect as a stage producer at the Unity Theater. This diverse background prepared him for the multifaceted nature of comedy performance that would later make Compo such a beloved character. The interruption of World War II saw Owen serve with the Royal Army Ordnance Corps, where he sustained injuries in an explosion during a battle training course. This military experience later added authenticity to storylines involving Compo's wartime service, including the poignant episodes that marked the character's final appearances. After returning to civilian life, Owen built a steady career in post-war films, establishing himself as a reliable character actor in productions ranging from Johnny in the Clouds to the story of Robin Hood and his merry men. But it was his unexpected casting as Compo Simmonite in 1973 that transformed him from a jobbing actor into a household name and cultural icon. The creative force behind Yorkshire's favorite son. When Last of the Summer Wine premiered in 1973, few could have predicted that this gentle comedy about middle-aged men in Yorkshire would become the world's longest-running sitcom. Owen's portrayal of Compo was central to this success, bringing a unique blend of childlike mischief and working-class dignity to the character that struck a chord with audiences. His scruffy appearance, complete with woolly hat and threadbare jacket, became instantly recognizable symbols of the show's appeal. The character's unrequited pursuit of Nora Batty, combined with his loyalty to friends Clegg and various third members of the trio, created a template for gentle humor that sustained the series for decades. Owen's commitment to the role went far beyond mere performance, developing such a deep connection to the Yorkshire setting that he purchased a house in Holmfirth where the series was filmed. The dedication reflected his understanding that Compo represented something larger than a single character. He embodied the spirit of ordinary people finding joy and adventure in their later years. The actor's own working-class background informed every aspect of his portrayal, lending authenticity to Compo's interactions with the other characters and his approach to life's challenges. The success of Last of the Summer Wine can be attributed in large part to the chemistry between its central trio, but Owen's Compo provided the show's emotional heart. His character's childlike wonder at simple pleasures, combined by his unwavering loyalty to his friends, created moments of genuine warmth that elevated the series above mere slapstick comedy. The shadow of illness. The devastating news of Bill Owen's cancer diagnosis in 1999 sent shockwaves through the Last of the Summer Wine production team and cast. At 85 years old, Owen had been working almost continuously, maintaining the demanding schedule required for the long-running series, while showing few outward signs of the illness that ultimately claimed his life. The diagnosis of pancreatic cancer, described in some sources as stomach and bowel cancer, came at a time when Owen was still actively filming episodes for what would become his final appearances.
His Last of the Summer Wine has died. He was 85. He was taken ill last month while filming a special edition of the programme and was found to be suffering from stomach and bowel cancer. Nick Hyam reports.
The actor's professional dedication remained unwavering, even as his health deteriorated, continuing to work on the series almost until the end of his life. Those who worked closely with Owen during this period noted his determination to complete his commitments to the show and fellow cast members despite the physical toll of his illness. The dedication proved crucial as the series' ability to provide closure for both the character and the audience, as Owen managed to film several episodes that served as Compo's farewell. The timeline of Owen's final filming period reveals the race against time that characterized his last months with the production. He completed work on the New Year 2000 special Last Post and Pigeon, which proved his final episode just days before his death on July 12, 1999. The episode showcased a visibly frail Owen, with observers noting his gaunt appearance and speculating his voice may have been dubbed in certain scenes. But the episode also captured the essence of what made Compo such a beloved character, featuring emotional scenes of the character paying tribute to fallen soldiers with tears in his eyes. The unprecedented decision. The death of Bill Owen presented the creators of Last of Summer Wine with a dilemma unlike anything they had previously faced. Unlike other long-running British comedies that simply wrote out characters without explanation when actors departed, the show's writers made the unprecedented decision to acknowledge Compo's death on screen and dedicate significant narrative time to exploring its impact on the remaining characters. This choice represented a departure from the show's typically lighthearted tone and required careful handling to maintain the series' essential character while addressing the profound loss. Writer Roy Clark faced the complex task of crafting episodes that would honor both the character and the actor while providing emotional closure for viewers, demonstrated the production team's commitment to treating this transition with the gravity it deserved. These episodes would need to balance the show's comedic sensibilities with the genuine grief felt by both the fictional characters and the real-world audience. The emotional trilogy. The 3 episodes that comprised Compo's farewell represent some of the most emotionally resonant content of the show, demonstrating how comedy can effectively address serious themes without losing its essential character. Last Post and Pigeon, the New Year's 2000 special that served as Owen's final appearance, established the foundation for Compo's departure. Elegy for Fallen Wellies, the 4th episode of Series 21, directly addressed Compo's death and its immediate impact on the remaining characters. The episode's title, referencing the Wellington boots that had become synonymous with Compo's character, immediately signaled the gravity of the content while maintaining connection to the show's visual iconography. The narrative explored how Clegg, as Compo's oldest friend, struggled to cope with the loss, while the broader community came to terms with the absence of someone who'd been a fixture in their lives for decades. The trilogy concluded with Just a Small Funeral, an episode that depicted the community's preparation for Compo's funeral and the arrival of characters from his past, including his mysterious Thursday lady known as Reggie. The episode's careful balance of solemnity and gentle humor demonstrated the show's ability to find lightness even in the darkest moments, while still acknowledging the genuine grief experienced by the characters. The decision to have Auntie Wainwright close her shop for the funeral, despite keeping her mobile phone on for emergency purchases, exemplified the show's approach to finding humanity in even the most seemingly callous characters. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite memory of Compo from the series? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.